This is a story about Esther, the courageous queen. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, it sounds like King Xerxes is having a party. In fact, this is a long party. It lasted 100 days. After a lot, and I mean a lot of drinking, King Xerxes began to boast. I have the most beautiful queen. In fact, she will come here right now. Servant, bring Queen Vashti to me. Sire, Queen Vashti refuses to come. What? So King Xerxes banished Vashti and ordered the most beautiful girls to his palace at once. Among those girls were Esther. Esther's adopted father and cousin Malachi told her these really, really suspicious things. Esther, if you are chosen to be queen, don't let anyone know you're Jewish. I know, I won't. Once Esther and the other girls arrived, they were greeted by a man named Hagar. Hello, you may be beautiful enough for the farmer, but you are not beautiful enough for the king. We will spend 6 months on skin treatment and 6 months finding the right saint for you. 1 year later, the girls and Esther were ready to be presented to the king. Hagar, none of these girls suit me except for Esther. The king wanted Esther and crowned straight away. One night, Esther met up with Malachi, but earlier that night, Malachi heard something, so he told Esther. Esther, I'm so glad to see you. Me too. But I have to tell you something. 2 of your husband's servants are plotting to kill me. Oh my, I will tell him. So Esther told her husband, and the traitorous servants were put to death. Then Xerxes cleared his throat and said, My lovely, how did you know about this plot? One of your officials, Malachi, told me about the plot. Really? Servant, jot that down for me in the royal record scroll, so it reminds me if I forget to reward Malachi. Shortly after, the king called a man named Haman to be his right hand. Everyone was forced to bow to Haman. One day when Haman was walking in the courtyard, one man did not bow. Who is that? That is Malachi, a Jew. They only bowed to God. Is that so? Haman came up with a wicked plan to destroy Mordecai and all the Jews. Let's see when the Jews will perish. The 13th day of the 12th month. Haman tricked the king into signing a decree that every Jew will be destroyed on the 13th day of the 12th month. That very night, Mordecai came to see Esther. Mordecai, what's wrong? What's wrong? Mordecai, what's wrong? Why are you in rags? Didn't you know? Didn't you hear? The Jews are being destroyed. What? I will try to save our people. If I die, I die. Esther invited the king. The next day, Esther invited the king and Haman to a banquet. 2, in fact. One that day and the other the next. When the first banquet ended, Haman headed home. There's that stubborn Jew, Mordecai. Once Haman arrived at his house, he started building a gallows to hang Mordecai on. Yes, bigger, bigger! Meanwhile, King Xerxes can't sleep. Servant, read me the royal record scroll. So the servant read him the scroll. Wait, servant. Did Malachi receive a reward for saving my life? No, sire, that won't do. Later in the morning, Xerxes called for Haman. Haman, if I wanted to reward someone, how will I do it, Haman? I would like to wear your robes and ride your horse, and your highest official saying, the king respects this man. Great, do that to Mordecai. Haman wanted to disagree, but he obeyed and walked through the town with a look of pure hatred. On his face, saying, the king respects this man. Grrr. Then it was time for Esther's second banquet. My king, if I may say something. Of course, my beloved. Someone is plotting to kill me and my people. Who dare kill you? The wicked Haman. You're Jewish? You want to kill my queen? The king stormed out of the room into the garden. Haman kneeled in front of Esther. When he comes back, tell him to give mercy. But Xerxes already returned. You are now attacking my queen in my palace? Sire, Haman built a gallows to hang Mordecai there. Perfect. Hang Haman on it. No! Please change the law to save my people. I can't. It's Persian law, but I can make a decree. The decree was that the Jews could defend themselves and destroy their enemies. So everything turned out pretty well, except for Haman who got hanged.